regretted leaving home almost immediately. In the dangerous Lonelands, they found themselves cold, wet, and low on food. Suddenly, Balin noticed the light of a fire. Thorin sent their new burglar, Bilbo, to investigate.
Alright guys, welcome back to this playthrough of The Hobbit. I hope you enjoyed the first part, and here is the second level. It's called Roast Mutton, and it's a pretty fun level as well. We finally get into some combat and progress the story of the game. So let's go ahead and get right into this thing. Let's talk to some of the characters here.
Our food supplies are low after one of our ponies took fright and bolted.
I don't like these parts. The servants of the Witch King mined and tunneled these lands many years ago. Their gear is still scattered about.
Oh, I wish you'd burgle us a nice hot dinner. I'm starving.
He's so fat, guys.
Plants in the lowlands are different than your kindly shire crop. Some of these leaves have teeth.
It's a little hint that we're going to be getting some combat.
Tell Bomber to stop grumbling. A little starving will help slim him down.
Definitely agree with Biffer here.
Splattered rain. I'm catching cold. Could you please bring me a Burberry plant?
Look at this weird look that Bilbo does right here. What? That's so creepy. Anyways, let's start collecting some of these courage points here. There's 6 total, and then there's some silver here behind this tree. So let me grab these things and then talk to the leader, Thorin, over here.
Now it's the burglar's turn. Scuttle off and investigate that firelight. See if it's safe.
Alright, so finally we get to burgle around like we're meant to. Here's our first enemy. It's a freaking plant, and you just smack the crap out of it with your walking stick.
A wolf? It certainly doesn't look as friendly as our Shire hounds.
I'm gonna smack some wolves here. All the animal activists won't be too happy about this part of the playthrough. But in my defense, he is trying to gnaw through my little hobbit bones. So he's gonna get the stick to the face.
Wolves! That's bad enough.
Now there's a whole pack of them. They're not too bad. The best way I found to do combat in this game is just to jump and attack. When you're jumping around, it just... I don't know, I feel like you can get some good combos going that way. And I pole jump a lot because that just makes you move faster, and it just makes the video flow a little bit more fluid, I think. So you guys aren't watching me run around for hours and hours. This is a nice chest here. I didn't have to pick the lock on that one. If the chest is brown, you don't have to pick the lock. If it's blue or golden, that's when you got some lock picking going on. Yeah. So there's some more plants up ahead. There's a different way to kill them. You can use your stones. That's what I'm going to be doing here. It's a lot easier to throw stones at them. That way you don't get in the line of fire and get hurt or anything. And I picked up one of the mushrooms to restore my health. Just gonna throw some stones at these guys. There we go. And here is that medicine that Keely needs.
Just what Keely needs for his cold.
Oh, thank you, Bilbo.
So I just saved the day for him there. And now I can continue along to what I was doing. There's this rope here that wasn't there before. Just a bit of a shortcut to get me back to where I was pretty quickly. Restock my stones. And this is just talking about I can pole jump.
Those ledges look treacherous, Bilbo. If they're too far apart, use your walking stick to help you jump. Good luck, Bilbo.
So Balin always gives you advice in this game. Every time you talk to him, he has something adviceful to say. Nothing we already didn't know this time. Just talking about the pole jumping.
I can reach that floodgate. I can shut off this water.
Alright, so this little place here, a lot of people will probably miss some of the collectibles. I used to miss it a lot when I was a kid, but if you go back here, there's some courage points and also a skeleton key. Bam, this skeleton key allows you to open chests instantly, and you can avoid some of the booby traps that they may have. It's good. Some of the chests in this game later on are kind of hard to open. You have to do it pretty quickly, so it's good to have one of those around. Here I just dried up the lake that I can go down there and investigate. And then there's this silver bag here that I used to miss a lot as a kid as well. Just have to jump through these little platforms. And I can go down there and see what's up. And there's these weird little
Wild creatures.
frog-looking things, I guess. But you can smack them pretty easily. Taking some damage here. Jeez Louise, man. What? I'm getting my ass kicked. There we go. Then another brown chest. I don't have to pick the lock on that one. There's this little plant. Slap him across the face. And grab some mushrooms to restore my health. Then I got a fun little zip line here. Whee! Alright, that was dumb. And then let me throw some stones at these guys. So much easier with the stones. And you have no risk of taking damage either if you do it that way.
If I could just raise the water level, perhaps I could make my way across.
Okay, so now I have to make the water come up, like we just said. And there's some of those frog guys and some of the wolves, and they're kind of duking it out down there. If you actually wait a while before going down there, they'll just kind of kill each other. But it's important to kill all the enemies in the level because you get the courage points every time you kill them. So if you're going for the 100%, you definitely have to smack everybody. And I'm getting my ass kicked. God, I hope I don't die. I only have 1 health left. There we go. Got them all. Good. And there's some mushrooms here to restore my health, so I'm alright. I'm alright. Grab some of these crystals. There's also a chest here. I'm gonna grab that. And that one has a lock, so you just have to be careful there. But I got a health potion, and I can use that if I'm running low on health. Also got some silver from that chest. Some more stupid plants for me to smack. Man, I love doing that jump attack on them. So satisfying. And here's a switch to raise the water level. Oh, and it looks like I just got a health upgrade. Yep, now I have 5 little health dots. My courage meter has gone back down. Alright, so I guess let me jump my way across these platforms. And you will die if you fall in this water. When it's deep like this, you die if you fall in there, so be careful. And then down there I have a giant whirlpool of death. I'm gonna have to carefully jump my way across. I'm gonna be waiting for some of the platforms so I can jump perfectly. So I guess this is gonna be a good time for me to do the riddle of the video. Some Lord of the Rings trivia. So in the last video, the riddle was which cast member from the Lord of the Rings trilogy enjoys heavy metal music and has even released his own heavy metal album. The answer to that riddle is none other than Christopher Lee. He's over 90 years old, and he is Saruman in the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies, and he records metal music. So maybe if copyright allows me, at the end of this video, on my outro, I'll have some of his death metal music playing, so you can listen to Saruman singing death metal, which is pretty crazy. Can't say I like it, but it's just interesting. And the riddle for this video, let's go with which Lord of the Rings cast member got in a bit of a fight with Peter Jackson over the overuse of green screen and CGI technology. So if you think you know the answer to that riddle and you're watching this as I'm uploading the videos, be sure to answer it if you can and watch the next video for the answer to that one. So I made my way across pretty easily through those platforms as I was babbling at you about some trivia. And right here, I'm going to enter another cutscene real quick. Here we go.
Oh, can't go back now. Oh my.
Mutton yesterday, mutton today, and blimey, it don't look like mutton again tomorrow.
Not a blinking bit of man flesh have we had.
Shut your mouth. You can't expect folk to stop here just to be ate by you and Bert.
3 wicked, huge trolls. I'd better tell the dwarves. Oh, but they'll just say that a really first-class burglar would have picked the trolls' pockets. Oh, Wait, a pocketbook. I could sneak past them when they aren't looking and take it. Oh, I'll need to stay away from those noisy leaves, though.
So, awesome voice acting for the trolls here. Really funny stuff. Gotta love it. So, I had to burgle my way across here. You have to be kind of sneaky. There's a lot of stealth aspect to this game here and there, which is pretty cool since you are the group burglar, of course. But right here is pretty safe relatively, so I'm just kind of pole jumping around, trying to make things flow. But right here, you do have to be careful with this guy or he'll catch you and squash you into jelly. So you just have to be careful. And there's a blue chest here for me to pick. And this guy, look at his belly, dude, just jiggling around. Him and Bomber would be pretty good friends, I bet. Let me pick this thing apart. Oh my god. So I had that time limit at the top if you look, so you gotta be kind of careful. Alright, got some silver. Look at that clown, he's like using the tree stumps to scratch his back. It's pretty funny. Alright, let me go for it. Let me wait here, make sure it's safe. Look at that big doofus face on him, what a clown. Love these trolls, they're funny. Alright, let me continue along. And here I'm gonna sneak so this guy doesn't hear me. And of course, stay away from the leaves or they'll rustle and rumble and wake everybody up. Don't want that. Alright, I'm just gonna jump here, grab some courage points. So one of the more annoying things of this game, I guess, is just lining up your jumps. You have to readjust the camera so you're lined up pretty well. But it's better to be patient than to just kind of wing it. Because when you decide to go fast and wing it, that's when you... Oh my god, I missed his chest. Alright, I got it. But anyways, yeah, when you decide to wing the jumps, that's when you fall down and get into trouble. So it's better just to take that extra time and line it up before you know, go ahead and execute it. Alright, I think I'm almost out here.
I bet I can tiptoe past him while he yawns.
That's some thunder, by the way, in the background. It's still thundering over here. So this is the last safe pedestal in the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and save it. Just because it's the last one of the level. So let me do that. Alright, sorry about that brief little interruption. But let's go ahead and continue. Let me tiptoe past this yawning baboon here. That is a nice yawn, man. Nice. This is the last few moments here of this level. There's just a couple more courage points I have to get. Just make sure I don't get caught by this guy. Just gonna take my time here. I don't want to get caught. There we go. There's this big courage point here that I don't want to miss. I could have gone, I guess, but I just kind of want to be safe here. I'm almost to the pocketbook. Just got to make sure this guy doesn't see me. Their field of vision is huge, so you really do want to be careful when you're making your way through these trolls. And you can get this little pocketbook here. For some reason, it talks at you. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, who are you?
Blimey, look what I've copped.
Alright, so we end this level on a cliffhanger. Make sure I got all the collectibles here. So yeah, a bit of a cliffhanger, so be sure to join me for the next video. Hope you're enjoying the playthrough so far. Don't forget to subscribe. And I don't think I'm going to buy anything here. I'll buy this. I'll buy medicine chest upgrade so I can carry more potions. But thank you for watching, guys, and catch you next time.
To reach the unreachable star. apart.